post this broadcast.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone now to... And they'll run the option to start the drive. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's Lance. Over the middle, complete. It's Newton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, Knight. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 35 on second down, Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him.
We hit that motherfucker so hard.
For this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. This defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. operating from the gun. Gomez. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown, Rams. Curtis Samuel, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Knight. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Knight, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Lance going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure
Hey, mic up, nigga.
Anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Gomez. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Rams at 7-4 on the year. And they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Gomez. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Back to throw. Gomez.
Not bad fun. He's not like a hoe.
But it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, right. Check pitch.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Here we go.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big rain. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. They only get 4, but the fake punt works and gets them a 1st down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for the Niners. 55 yards.
First
and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Up the middle they go. It's Knight, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Knight. He's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the line. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on third and goal from the 1.
Stop. 17.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Knight, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone.
Well, this nigga called all the plays
tonight. Call on special teams. A gutsy call. They fake the extra point. They'll wind up getting 2 for the price of 1. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun, Gomez. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down.
So
they went with a trickery there on the fake punt, hoping to catch that return team flat-footed, but it did not work out.
And you were talking about trying to catch him flat-footed. That's what they were hoping for, trying to catch him off guard. That's a well-coached team on the other side. They were more than prepared, and they were able to stop it.
14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing now is Lance. He finds his man, complete. That's Newton. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg, and boom, over the crossbar.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Here's Gomez throwing to start the drive. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route and mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now Gomez on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Gomez now throwing on first down.
Hey, catch that bitch.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Yeah, what is that?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Gomez. And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
I think it's still caught it. That's funny.
And now it's 3rd.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. He was true on his first. This is a tough one from 49 yards away. Gay's kick is good. And they will grab the lead here by 2. 13-11. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Rams going to be forced to use
Why the
their
fuck
third
wouldn't my
and
people
final
move over?
timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Lance. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man. Complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they have regained the lead. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Take that nigga, RJ.
Set, ready. Strike, ready.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Yeah, good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Check right. Set.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, second down.
Good fucking bucket. We're going to beat these niggas, you know. So that means that's not.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver.
Catch that shit.
Make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And Gay knocks this one through, and they have regained the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. And Lance again going to keep it. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
But if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here comes Berrios. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
I need
this
a
is ball
fucking
control
touchdown.
football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Hey, let me score.
And that leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Let me score.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for
man,
the
go
first
ahead,
down.
get ready for the draft, man.
Half, he was held in check
And I'll take a shot for you right now.
Lack of production, they still have the lead.
Man, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the
Nah,
lead
fuck
horse,
yeah.
that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Come on.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. But they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field.
Hey, don't disrespect that young man.
Incompletion.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to
Nah, that motherfucker be fumbling, man. Leave that nigga alone. That bitch don't hold the ball for shit.
So to speak, they need to make up some ground, and they did.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Gomez. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
Let me start working these white boys into these plays,
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I did not mean to do that.
And he floated one out there, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Block someone.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Niggas did not block
It'll
shit
go as a loss
just
of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Ready.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Gay's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So
and I don't know how when the last 2 years he been the best kicker and made the Pro Bowl. That nigga don't get shit.
They're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Them motherfuckers don't fucking fumble for shit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained...
God, I missed them!
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from...
That's my slow safety, cuz. Yeah, damn, I tried to sting his ass.
First downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
I gotta stop trying to big hit him. I just need to make the fucking tackle, yeah.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. Up the middle they go. It's Knight.
Big.
And some nice
Already.
running,
Hey, Rick owed me a
close to
goddamn
first down at
defensive
the Rams'
tackle.
41.
That was soft as
It's a
shit.
5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, Knight. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Desperation time here. Lance.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Man, on that, I've been waiting on that one. Hey, get your slow ass in the end zone.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
He is on for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is
You
away.
Packers, Mays, all y'all be throwing that quick shit to the fucking running
This
back.
is going to be returned from middle.
Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams
Oh yeah, man, Madden fucking with the nigga now.
right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves.
That's all she wrote, man. Good, but this ain't good game.
And now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
Now a play fake here on first down. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Go ahead, take that knee.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing on first down is Lance. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did.
Who the fuck him?
The penalty marker is on the field.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, the field goal's probably going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood.
Hey, yo, don't do that.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I'm still mad I lost to the fucking Commanders.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations
I believe it.
where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. And now here's a carry heading left.
Damn.
And that play will go
That nigga
nowhere.
can't run
Losing
block
yardage
for
back near
shit.
midfield at the 49. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves.
I'm glad you got rid of Fred Warner. That bitch.
They've controlled this game.
Strong.
I don't see why that trend would change now.
He was strong, though.
Down, they'll need to get up to the 36 to pick up the first. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
That. So ain't nobody see him right there.
A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he used his quickness to make a play.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Somebody go hit that bitch.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Shit, my backup had same amount of touchdowns as Gomez when he was out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
But what I did was I changed how Gomez throw. It was like on traditional or some shit like that. Oh, and I changed it to slinger.
They're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner,
because Aaron Rodgers and Brady and all of them are slingers.
In the future, and mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us
so I had
and get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Down several scores and play behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, for the offensive line, you're pretty concerned protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the...
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the 2nd half. You want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
All right. Don't hit my quarterback.
He'll get this down to about the 39. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
Good game,
just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.